Hi, this is David DeCoteau at the Trailers from Hell Studios in Hollywood, California. Our trailer today is Beyond Atlantis, one of the very few family-oriented B-movies to come out of the Philippines. Hey, the trailer's narrated by Paul Frees. How bad can it be? Enjoy.
Submerged for centuries, Atlantis, the lost continent, rises in mythological magnificence.
Ah, the Mall 205 Cinema in Portland, Oregon. That's where I saw all the best B-movies. I saw Beyond Atlantis there on a double feature with Screams of a Winter Night. It's a crazy little movie. Sid Haig, John Wayne's son Patrick Wayne, John Ashley co-produced and starred in this little crazy little movie about fish people. This has got to be one of the worst makeup effects I've ever seen. These eyes on these creatures. The audience was, all 12 of us were howling. It's a nutty little picture. It's sort of John Ashley's attempt at a family-oriented movie. Try to get a PG-13. I guess that's how they got Patrick Wayne. They sold it to him as something a little bit more non-exploitive. Here's George Nader. It's done one of the saddest stories in Hollywood, actually. Google George Nader and you'll see what happened to him. He was sort of banished to movies like this because he was a gay man that was going to be outed by Confidential magazine, and they made a deal that with the studios that if we're going to out Rock Hudson, they said no, out George Nader, and we'll pay you not to out Rock Hudson. And it's just a tragic story. Read about it on Google. This is Sid Haig, who I thought was Filipino. Every Filipino movie I saw he was in, so I assumed he lived there, but no, he's flown in every time. There's a great documentary which talks about this film called Machete Maidens Unleashed, which is featuring our own Joe Dante and Alan Arkush and many of the Trailers from Hell gurus. I highly recommend watching Machete Maidens Unleashed. It's available for streaming on Netflix, and it's an absolute hoot. So definitely check it out. This film was directed by Eddie Romero, who was probably one of the busiest directors in the Philippines at the time. Really seemed to understand exploitation cinema, always seemed to deliver the meat and potatoes. And even though this film was made for families, there was some blood and gore in it, a little bit of blood and gore. It's a little restrained, but it's a fun little ride, Beyond Atlantis.